5 games a week here, and this is the middle show. It's the Tuesday edition of Swagbucks Live, the mobile game show where you win big money from the comfort of your phone. I'm Devin Howard, and I may have named myself the Swag Queen, but it's all of you that made it a reality. Hal, hit that button, dude! We've got a $1,000 grand prize for you, and like most good things in life, it'll take some work to get it, using your memory and knowledge to correctly answer 10 multiple choice trivia questions on a wide variety of subjects. Around here, even when you get one wrong, you're still in the bonus because after Q1, you'll get 1 SB for any question you get right, even if you've been eliminated. The only catch is that you have to stay until the end of the game to claim those bonus SB in order to keep them. We have 13,200 of you, and I know you're all eager to go. We are at everyone's favorite part of the game, when I stop giving you all the rules and the instructions and get rid of those comments and start giving you the questions, starting with our warm-up. Here is question number 1. Which of the following is not one of the 5 basic tastes? Sweet, umami, or corn? You have different taste receptors in your mouth that create the different sensations you experience when you eat, and corn is not one of those sensations. Wow, all right, so we have 8,582 of you who answered this one correctly. I gotta say, it's a bit lower than I expected. 4,400 of you got out on that one, so I would love for you to rejoin the game if you want. We've had over 2,400 people rejoin, and that was the best move you could have made all day, because I know you don't want to ace yourself out of a piece of that grand prize this early on. So those rejoin numbers keep climbing high. We've had over 2,400 people use a free rejoin to get back into today's game. So that makes me very happy. I'm going to let those numbers roll in a little bit more. I love corn. It wasn't a taste receptor. We had 8,500 of you who answered that one correctly. So let's move on, all right? We have Q2 coming up right now. It is worth 1 bonus SB. Here it is. How many donuts are in a baker's dozen? 11, 12, or 13? This term dates back to the 16th century and refers to bakers adding an extra loaf of bread to every dozen they sold, which means you'd be looking at 13 donuts. All right, 9,369 of you knew the answer to this one, so question 3 is yours for the taking. So 13 usually kind of has an unlucky feel. People don't like the number 13. They think it's unlucky. They don't like anything in 13s, but I gotta say, if a baker's dozen has 13 donuts, that sounds pretty lucky to me. I love a baker's dozen because I love 13 donuts. I love donuts in any quantity, let's be real. I would eat them at any time, any day. They're delicious. All right, question number 3. It's worth 1 bonus SB. Here it is. Where does the term hands down come from? Prisons, racetracks, or elections? This term refers to a contest that becomes a blowout when jockeys finally loosen their grip on the reins, allowing them to win hands down on the racetrack. Okay, wow. So we lost 5,628 of you on that one. Again, I'm going to give you all a second to rejoin. We're on the 3rd question of today's game, and I know you want to take home some of that $1,000 grand prize. Think of all the things you can buy with a piece of that prize money. So get back in the game, everybody. We've had over 2,500 people rejoin, and close to 2,300 of those were free rejoins. Let's see if we can get to 2,600. I'm going to let those numbers keep climbing up. I hope you have a rejoin that you can use, and if you don't have a rejoin, play along for those bonus SB, and congrats to the 4,300 of you who answered that one correctly. Let's get into the 4th question. It is worth 1 bonus SB. Here it is. Who appears on the $100,000 bill? Ben Franklin, Dwight Eisenhower, or Woodrow Wilson? These aren't really in circulation, so it's rare to see one. It was only printed during the 1930s, but if you happen to have one, it's still legal tender and features a picture of Woodrow Wilson. All right, 4,366 of you answered that one correctly. I have to say, I'm pretty surprised. Maybe you knew this, maybe it was a lucky guess, but I certainly never even knew that $100,000 bills ever existed, let alone who was on it. So it's pretty surprising news to me. We lost 2,518 of you on that one, but a lot of you are getting back in the game, which makes me very excited. We don't have a $100,000 bill to offer you today, but we do have $1,000, and you are still in the running for it. All right, let's get into the next question. It's worth 1 bonus SB. Here is question number 5. Which of the following is the oldest? The Aztec Empire, the printing press, or Oxford University? The oldest of these began in 1096, almost 400 years before either of the other two, and has been shaping the world through education ever since. Oxford University is the answer. Ooh, more people out than in. Wow, this is a tough game. 3,516 of you missed the mark on that question. We had most of you select the Aztec Empire. A lot of you are rejoining the game, which again is such a good idea. You are now halfway through, so you might as well get back in the game. Only 5 more questions to go. But yeah, this was a tough question. When I first read it, I didn't know the answer, and my inclination was to go with the Aztec Empire, like 61% of you. So we're all on the same page here. Question number 6 is coming up right now. It's worth 1 bonus SB. Here it is. Before cooking meth as Walter White, what medical product did Bryan Cranston appear in ads for? Bayer, Preparation H, or NyQuil? Years prior to making and selling drugs on screen, Bryan Cranston appeared on your television offering relief from the pain and embarrassment of hemorrhoids via Preparation H. Okay, I'm surprised by these results. We have 1,763 of you who knew the answer to that one. That is 67.5% of the Swag Nation. Maybe you're a big Bryan Cranston fan. Maybe you remember the commercial. But either way, you answered that one correctly. It makes me very happy. I guess every actor has to start somewhere, right? All right, question number 7 is worth 1 bonus SB. Let's get to it. What Hall of Famer once wound up being traded for a meal? Dave Winfield, Johnny Unitas, or Wilt Chamberlain? He was traded for a player to be named later, then the season got canceled, so the trade was completed. When the execs took the other team's brass to dinner, Dave Winfield is the player. Wow, we lost close to 77% of you on that one. 1,450 of you got out. This was a tough question. I mean, today's game feels pretty tough. Again, lots of you are rejoining. If you are not rejoining right now, make sure you play along for those bonus SB. They'll help you out in a future game, and that way you can still walk away from today's game with a little bit of winnings, which is good for everybody. All right. Let's get into Q8. It's worth 1 bonus SB. Here it is. Which of these is not caused by a virus? Plague, polio, or herpes? The correct answer is caused by the bacteria Yersinia pestis, which is carried by small mammals and the fleas they have, which is why you can blame rats for the plague. All right, 729 of you knew the answer to that one. These are the kind of results I really like to see. 83% of you answer it correctly. We don't lose very many of you. This is what makes being the Swag Queen all worth it. We have 2 more questions to go, everybody. Q9 is worth 1 bonus SB. Here it is. Rock the Casbah was written in response to which country banning certain types of music? Iraq, Iran, or Canada? When the Clash's manager complained about the length of their songs, Joe Strummer wrote the opening line of this classic, which then led him to think about the strict laws about music in Iran. 658 of you have made it this far and are ready for our final question. If you had fun playing this game, tell your friends about it, post to social media with the hashtag SBLive, and include your share link. If people sign up with it, you will get a free rejoin. Music lovers, I have a great deal for you. When you try a 3-month free trial of Pandora Premium, you'll get 150 SB. Pandora Premium has ad-free radio and on-demand access to the music you love anywhere you are. You have to be a US player to qualify for this deal. I love Pandora Premium. It's come in handy when I've taken long road trips or when I'm driving to visit family in San Diego. I just put it on and I have good music playing for me the whole way. Don't even have to think about it. All right, everybody, we have one more question to go. It is worth one bonus SB. Here is the final question. In As Good As It Gets, the dog going down the garbage chute kept what actor from joining the cast? Ellen DeGeneres, Gillian Anderson, or Betty White? Her love of animals is so strong that she wouldn't be part of a movie that even simulated pet abuse, which is why she didn't play Helen Hunt's mother. It was Betty White. 489 of you knew that answer and are splitting our grand prize. Congratulations to all of you who are splitting the grand prize today. We have 489 people walking away with some extra cash. Congratulations to Yankee blogger Marnita Nita, Nane Lisa, and Joe 1995. You are some of our lucky winners today. You're getting your prize in the form of points called SV, which you can redeem for PayPal cash, or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. All right, well, 3 games down this week, 2 to go, and Nathan is here for tomorrow's. I'm your swag queen, Devin Howard. This has been Swagbucks Live, and I'll see you soon.